didn't know that I was gay until like in my 20s. So
Taylor was really popular with the ladies in college.
college girlfriends, college friends that were girls that I wasn't dating.
I want to hear the story of how you guys first met.
How gossipy do you want to get?
You can get gossipy.
Okay, great. So didn't know that I was gay until like in my 20s. So
Taylor was really popular with the ladies in college.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you were like,
So
I don't
you
like
dated,
this.
had girlfriends
Yeah, I had
before?
I mean high school girlfriends, college girlfriends, college friends that were girls that I wasn't dating. And like the thing is from where I was from, I wasn't exposed to a lot of gay people, period, let alone like in the media. Like I remember watching Will and Grace with my mom and watching or seeing like the original Queer Eye with like Carson Kressley on TV. And so growing up, like even if I had had thought of myself as being gay, I didn't really associate with any of those people.
Yeah.
And so, there might have been some confusion there, but mostly just wasn't exposed to gay media or gay people. And went to school at a very conservative Southern school. And so I came out my senior year of college after I had met someone. And at that point, I didn't come out until I started secretly like dating someone or secretly like being with someone for long enough to like, okay, this is worth maybe like fucking up my whole life for, is what I thought.
Yeah, okay.
And at that point I was like, I've seen so many failed relationships in my family and my parents and my life that like, if this makes me happy and I feel good, like why not explore this? And then, so that was the first time that I was like, wait, maybe I'm not straight. And so that was it. But I had a pretty easy time doing it, like coming out. The actual coming out was hard, but like the self-acceptance was pretty easy. The thing that I struggled with most was I thought that everything that I had accomplished up to that point was going to be overshadowed by this thing. And as the overachieving youngest child, like I didn't want that to happen. I'd worked so hard to graduate at the top of my class and go to college and graduate college. And so I thought that being gay was going to overshadow all of that, and it didn't at all. I'm still all of those things.
Yeah, I'm amazing.
And just fabulous.
Going back a little bit, I want to hear the story of how you guys first met. What were the thoughts going through each other's heads? Tell us.
I feel like I usually take this story, so
Please do.
No, you take it.
Oh boy.
But give us some juice.
Yeah.
Not like stuff that's already been said. Like we want some, like, what did you really think when you first saw each other? Were you like, ew?
So famously, he slid into my DMs.
Oh.
Okay.
And then unsent the message because I didn't respond fast enough.
Which is very
What time frame
which
are
is
we
very
talking though?
like 6 hours or something. I don't know. It
Oh,
was
do you
at,
know how long
Oh.
ago?
it was
No,
like,
yeah.
so I was at. I'll jump in.
Sure.
So I was at home with my roommates at the time, and I was on Instagram, and I saw a picture of Jeff on my Explore page. Went to his Instagram account, thought he was cute, but I couldn't tell if he was gay or not. And so I decided I'll DM him, and I just DM'd 2 waving hand emojis because like if he's straight, it's like a hello. If he's gay,
Oh, that's
whatever.
fun.
Yeah.
So then it was just like a Friday night or something with me and my roommates, and then time had passed, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of over it. I don't know if that guy's gay. I don't really want to see. I was having like regret because I was like, if he's not, this is just gonna be weird. And so I unsent the message because that was like right at the time that you could start unsending stuff, and he hadn't seen it yet. So I unsent it. Then the night was over for me.
I obviously saw it.
Oh, you did see it?
Of course.
How
of course.
quickly did you see it?
I don't probably within the hour. But I was like
Okay.
out. It was a friend's birthday, so I wasn't in a place. I also thought it was a fake account. I thought it was a catfish.
Okay.
So I was
Was
like,
he?
so I was like, I'll deal with this later.
Okay.
But when I originally saw the message, I clicked on his profile, and you know how Instagram has that feature where it's like followed by.
Yeah.
And I had like some mutuals. So then when he unsent it, I was like, how am I going to find this guy? So I went to the person, the mutual, where it said followed by X. I went
see
to
where this is
X's
going.
profile, went through every single person that they were following to find his profile.
Oh, dedication.
Found it.
Was it the pink picture? Was my,
Yes,
Yeah, it was easy
yes.
to find.
and then DM'd him the same exact thing, 2 waving hands.
Oh,
like
that's
he DM'd
amazing.
me to
I
be
love
like,
that.
I saw it,
Yeah.
and now I'm sending it to you, and I saw that you unsent it.
So then we started chatting. How detailed?
And we were off to the races.
How gossipy do you want to get?
You can get gossipy.
Okay, great. So we were chatting, classic Instagram flirting, random stupid stuff, and we're.
How do you
Flirting.
Instagram flirt? I've never flirted on Instagram.
I mean, we're really just like. I guess we were just having a
Sorry,
conversation.
you haven't Instagram flirt ever in your life?
No.
Yes, you have.
I really
You probably
haven't.
just didn't realize.
I think you're just not aware that you're flirting.
Do you use emojis?
Thing is, he's
Yeah.
a very flirty
You
person,
flirted.
but he doesn't realize he's flirty.
No, that's just you being jealous.
No, you are.
Maybe, but Instagram flirting sounds like its own thing.
No,
No,
so
it's just
we
like
were,
emojis.
Yeah, we were just like
fire.
Dick pic.
Not none of that actually. So I guess maybe not specifically Instagram flirting. We were just flirting via Instagram because we hadn't exchanged
Yeah, yeah,
numbers or met or anything.
So would you be like, oh, I saw your picture, you look cute, and then
I don't even think we addressed.
You were like, how are you single?
Well, that was what I was about to
that's
get.
cute.
No,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we were.
Cute.
That was because we were
Don't
flirting back
get
and
shy.
forth, and then
You're
he
cute.
goes, I go, oh, you seem so great. Like, how are you single? And he responds, what's your favorite candy?
Oh,
And I was like,
where are we going with this?
hold
randoms,
on.
obviously.
Yeah, because he's was seeing someone at the time.
Oh, okay.
That's that's a juicy.
So he was like,
that's a juicy
I-
part that I don't think we've ever told. Nothing happened, of course, but
Yeah.
but that's not.
We were just chit-chatting.
We were chit-chatting.
Yeah,
So I was like,
okay.
okay, you have a boyfriend, obviously. So like, I'm not really interested.
wait, hang on. Something went over my head. Then is that code? Do you have Candy's code for like?
No.
No.
So I said,
I was
how are
just
you
trying to
single?
avoid
And
the
he
topic.
completely changed the subject.
Oh, sorry. I'm a bit
Okay, yeah,
slow
I
with the
just
asking.
heard that.
What's your
Okay,
favorite
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, because you said how are you
Okay.
single? and he
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah. He didn't answer. Yeah.
Took me a while. To
So then I was like, not really interested in chatting or being a homewrecker. Like, if something changes, call me. Or
And I was like-
or something.
Totally understand. I agree. Great.
So then that night, it's like just after Halloween, like 2 weeks after Halloween, I had just moved to the city in June of that year, and this was November, and I had never actually been to Hell's Kitchen, the Upper West Side area before. And that night I had gone out. This is the same night we started talking. So the same night, I was in a new area of town I'd never been to. We bump into each other on the street. We had stopped talking earlier that day. We were not in communication, and we ran into each other randomly on a street. Granted, we did talk a lot that day,
Yeah.
but we ran into each other.
Who spotted who first?
I don't really remember. I think I had said. I don't remember actually. I was wasted.
Wasted.
But yeah, so we ended up going back to Jeff's place and we sat on the couch and we talked until like 5 in the morning. I mean, I ate all his
He ate all of my Halloween candy.
Oh.
all the Twix at least. But then something cute happened that day that I didn't know about until years later. So take it away.
Okay. So the night that we met, so we were chatting earlier that day, pause, and then I went to a friend's birthday party. So this was right before we ran into each other on the street.
Okay.
I went to a friend's birthday party and I went to the bathroom of this bar, and it was like a chalkboard wall in the entire bathroom. And literally we had never met, and I wrote JO plus TP with a
No.
heart around it.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I
Why?
love this.
Because I just knew what was gonna happen.
Wait, and
Wait,
did
wait.
you see it?
No, and that
No,
bar
it-
closed down before we ever got to go.
Oh,
back.
But that is
But-
that's
crazy.
like I didn't even
Yeah,
meet
yeah,
him
yeah.
yet, but I just knew
and
that
then we
this
met
was
that
gonna
night.
be.
We met that night randomly.
Wait, this is weird.
No, it's crazy.
That's so weird. Okay.
And
Yeah.
then this is less. I don't even know if I should tell this, but I have to now. So over
don't
Wait,
have
what are you gonna say?
Over COVID, we were at Jeff's parents' place because we spent a lot of time at his parents' place, and we're playing basketball in the driveway. And I would go to like not even dunk, I didn't have ball in my hand, but to grab the rim. And his basketball hoop was made in my hometown.
really?
Like, there's like
Isn't that like
weird
so
invisible,
invisible
strings
string things, yeah.
all throughout.
Wait, what does that mean?
like it was
Tell
meant
me.
to be.
Yeah, but I know, but like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like
I
you
don't
guys
know.
can never break up.
never.
Like you have to just stay together forever.
I know.
Oh no! Stop! I'm gonna cry. This is so nice to see, like a gay couple. I mean, obviously, this is like what we know of you. Like, we don't know behind the scenes. But what we know now is cute. And it's nice to see a healthy gay relationship, because I feel like a lot of feedback we get from us is like, oh, it's nice to see just like a healthy gay couple.
Normal.
That's
what we try to classify ourselves as. Like, not. I know normal is different, but it's like we're not like. I don't know. We tried when we started sharing our relationship online. Like, I wanted. And we kind of had some friction at the beginning. Like, I wanted to be as realistic as possible, not like reality show, like fighting produced, like things like that. But I wanted to be like, I wanted people to like see that there's like the 99.99% of our relationship is the greatest thing in the world. But obviously we have disagreements. Obviously we argue. We come from very different backgrounds and have very different upbringings. And the way we see the world is not always the same. And so I think that's a beautiful part of a relationship, and I think sharing that, if you're gonna share your relationship, which is something that we've done, I wanted it to be like realistic.
Also, I feel like if there was no friction, it would be somewhat of a boring life. Like I certainly think so. You get to continuously like learn about this other person until your last day here. You're always learning new things, new ways of how to communicate. Like that's the exciting and fun part, and in a lot of ways, I think keeps things fresh.